Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Randomized. In the last episode, took down Misery Mire Maze and Dice Palace, killing two of the three eyeball bosses in the game. In today's episode, Thieves Town, and we'll see from there. So, let's just get on with it. It's been quite a while since I've recorded anything, or uploaded anything for that matter, but then again nobody's really watching these right now anyways, so not too much of a rush. But thinking of possibly recording 2 episodes tonight, that way I can make up for not recording for the past, I think it was Wednesday night when I last recorded. Let's see. But I might record 2 episodes tonight to make up for that. Been playing Ace Attorney since Thursday. The 6th game in the main series, Spirits of Justice, was released. So my life has been kind of consumed by that. I mean, you couldn't tell by my username, I'm quite a big fan of Ace Attorney. It's actually my favorite modern game series. And there was no way I was going to be doing much of anything outside of work while that game was out and I hadn't finished it. But now that it's beaten, I can continue on. My friend was over for a couple days too, and I didn't really want to record anything while he was over. I had to see him in, I think it's been 2 weeks this time. Not only that, but because I'm so terrible at this still, I don't want to know that I've started recording videos until I'm a little better at it. But this dungeon's quite easy. Like, I'm definitely gonna be able to do Skull Woods after, or Turtle Rock if I get the Ice Rod, which I've got one more chest to get an item out of, I think. Actually, maybe 2. So we'll see. But yeah, I need to figure out a way to get more people to watch these. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to end out each video off asking for people to like and subscribe, because right now I probably don't deserve them anyways. Whoops. Did I really do that? Not only that, but I don't know, like, I know that there's nothing really wrong with asking people to like and subscribe. I just don't want to do it. But we're actually already almost finished with the dungeon. People like to do Dungeon 4 out of order in Vanilla Link to the Past because, one, it's not a hard dungeon at all. I believe that's probably my dungeon item. But the other is that it allows you to normally gain access to level 3 sword, which makes playing through the rest of the game much easier. You can kill enemies much faster with the red sword than you can the level 2 sword. And also, apparently you can get 3 items in this dungeon. I thought it was only... Let's see. Yeah, I guess 3. All the lag. There's some kind of glitch you can do with this boss, but I don't know how to do it. Whoops. This boss takes the same number of hits no matter what. Ah! Blind's always getting me a decent amount of trouble. There's just so much going on. Which causes lag. No! There we go. Causes lag, and I don't know, I guess I have really bad aim. Aw. Mess that up. But 5 minutes, 1 dungeon. Maybe I can do 3 dungeons. Depends on how long Skull Woods takes. Getting there will probably take longer than actually doing it. If I had the ice rod, I could just figure out which treasure chest gave me the big key and then beat the dungeon from there, basically. Oh, whatever. Nope. Now, in the last episode, I believe I know that even though I have the level 4 sword, it actually won't make Mothula any easier. I believe there's a glitch that makes Mothula take no damage from the level 4 sword unless you poke. Do I have any... No, okay. Die. I'm pretty sure this is the game where the Wall Master was first introduced. Ah, Bicky. So now all I need is the dungeon item, whatever it may be. But first, while we're at it, you know what? All I need is dungeon item, and then I can finish dungeon as normal. Well, actually, I don't know if there's any optional chests. I know that there's a glitch. I believe you can bomb jump over those holes, but I'm not good at doing that. Whoops. It's kind of cool, so I'm actually playing this with a USB SNES controller, which I personally think is the coolest thing ever. I don't know if I've mentioned that at all. It's not as good as a actual SNES controller, but it's still pretty cool. believe all that's in here is magic, which I'll take anyways. Whoops. This gives me an additional key. Not actually really needed. There's some kind of glitch involving the entrance to this dungeon, but I, for the life of me, do not know it. Look at the time. Yeah, I think I might have time to do one more dungeon. Darn it. Nice, I can open up a chest as Bunny. Why was I facing that direction? I know there's a quick way to do this room, but I don't know. I've tried doing it, but messed up somewhere. Used to think you had to kill all the enemies there. I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna take on a third dungeon after this. Not because I want to rush through it or anything, but am I missing any items from here? I used to think Mothula's body was a face. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna take on Swamp Palace after this. Like, I think there's one item that I'm missing. One chest, rather. So, we need to find that chest. But I mean, right now we're only at 14 minutes. So, there's really no point of ending off so early. I just gotta find the, might be here. Just wanna get, yeah. Another key. Huh. Gotta make sure that I don't miss anything. where does that other key go to? Oh, I know where it goes to. Never mind. A room that leads to nowhere. Alright. So let's go and take on Swamp Palace, since that's the next dungeon we can do. For those not in the know, you actually need the ice rod before you can beat the boss of Turok. So I don't want to go through Turok, not have the ice rod, and kind of be screwed. And for all I know, the ice rod could be in Turok, but I don't want to take the chance. So I could be missing out, but there isn't much I can do. Swamp Palace is probably the least annoying water dungeon in the Zelda series, or at least the least notorious. There's no traps that are going to screw you over, I don't think, and there's really no difficult puzzles, not a lot of backtracking, nothing that makes the original, like the Water Temple, as notoriously annoying as it is. I don't know why, but I always used to click medallion on those things. Yeah, I started this dungeon at 17 minutes, but that's okay. There's actually a treasure chest up here, I believe. The ice rod. So, when we finish this episode, we'll be finishing this episode off in Turok. What am I doing? There's nothing there. Now, I'm pretty sure what's over here is just, just a couple of pots. Whoops. I wonder, do I need to complete anything else? I have to do it. No, I don't really need to do anything else, I don't think. But I'm going to. Like, I'm not going to rush through the dungeons, even though, you know, I've got the items, so I could just speed through it from here or whatever. I'll actually legitimately play through it. Oops. Because you never know, like, could end up getting the red mail soon or the mirror shield soon, which would be cool to have for the end game. Not necessary really, but cool to have nonetheless. Here's literally the only thing that could trip you up. That, this switch here, because leaving it at blue gives you a shortcut here. But in normal game, that blocks off your ability to get the big key, or at least as far as I know it does. There might be some kind of trick you're supposed to know about. There's a heart there, I believe, but I'm not gonna grab it. Darn. I would have never thought to do that if somebody hadn't mentioned it. I think Nintendo Capri Sun mentioned being able to do that. Since he had gotten hookshot or something like that. I don't know. I never would have thought about that. That jerk. I do not have the big key yet. This Randomized is gonna force me to do some backtracking, ain't it? It's like, I believe I've got everything. So far. Darn. I want to say there's a way to make... Why do I do push block puzzles when I've got the cane? I apologize if I'm a little quiet in these last episodes. I'm gonna go ahead and get the big chest now that I've got the big key. Did I just do that? But considering I've got pretty much all the necessary items, there really isn't much more to talk about. Like, any item that I get now is just nice to have. Red ruby. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna say that we're gonna end this episode off in at 27 minutes. Well, no, it'll take me a little longer to get to Tutorial Rock than that. So right now we're at 25 minutes. It's not that one. I'm not gonna worry about that. One hit. Alright. 2 hits. Well, maybe we can end this episode off before the 3-minute mark. We're at 27 minutes now. Why am I going that way? We're gonna be just barely under 3 minutes if we hit under 30. I gotta say, I think this is one of the more annoying death mounts. Why am I doing that? I've already done that. Excuse me. These paws here give you rupees. Just for the uninformed. But, alright, so in the next episode, we'll be taking on Turtle Rock, Palace of Darkness. It might end it off there. I think I'm going to record the next episode, though, right after I get done recording this. But, it's almost 30 minutes, so hope you all have a good night, and see you in the next episode.